Hello and welcome back to All About Community. When we went to break, I told you, and I'm always keeping my promises, that I would have as my guest Miss James. Miss James is the owner of Love Iguehi. And if I got that wrong, I'm certain she will correct me. Welcome to All About Community, Miss James.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Let's chat a bit about your background. Where you were born, raised, grew up, educated, etc. Where were you born?
Yeah, so I was actually born here in Oakland.
Born in Oakland.
Born and raised in Oakland, California, actually West Oakland.
West Oakland, all right.
More specific, yeah. So I am the first generation American born of Nigerian parents. So both of my parents immigrated here to the U.S. and then had me and three of my siblings here in Oakland.
Well, you know, my roots in Nigeria.
Is it?
I did a DNA test.
Okay.
Matter of fact, it was done by Comcast.
Okay.
And it shows that I'm from a tribe called, I think it's the Uri tribe.
Is it Yoruba or no?
Who?
Yoruba tribe?
Yeah, that's close enough. You know, I get these names wrong. But my DNA goes back to, on my mother's side, to Nigeria.
We're
right.
family. We are family.
So my goal is to get to Nigeria.
And you should go.
I am.
You
It's on my bucket list.
Good.
And then the pandemic came and
know.
it sort of fell off.
Yeah.
Now, where did you go to?
School.
High school?
Yeah. So
elementary school?
Yep,
or
I went
whatever?
to Piedmont Elementary School.
Oh, yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah, I went to Piedmont Elementary School. Then I went
It's on Piedmont Avenue.
It is on Piedmont Avenue. And then I went to Claremont Middle School.
Oh, yeah, I know where that is, too.
Yeah. And then I am a proud graduate of Oakland Technical High School.
Yes! Now, did you know I graduated from Oakland Tech?
I didn't.
I graduated from Oakland Tech, class of 1961. I had come out here from Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
Wow.
Segregated schools in Arkansas. I had never been to an integrated situation. I walked up to Oakland Tech. I just almost flipped. Wow!
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
Oakland Tech, class of 61.
And I'm class of 99.
Oh, what they did.
So
actually, we're celebrating our 55th anniversary.
Are you going
Oakland
back?
Tech this year.
Are they having a reunion?
Yeah, they're having a reunion.
Okay.
I haven't decided yet.
Okay. So yeah, the love is always there, right?
Now,
So
did you go to college?
I did. I attended Occidental College in Los Angeles, and then I attended University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and had my master's actually in public health.
Master's in public health, and now you are a designer?
Fashion design.
Fashion designer.
I made a switch.
How did you come from that to here?
Yeah, so growing up, I always knew that I wanted to work in the healthcare industry. You know, I was little, they would ask, what do you want to be? I said, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a pediatrician. And then that changed a little bit, but I knew that I still wanted to work in the healthcare industry. So I got my master's in public health. I got a job at big medical institutions in North Carolina.
What part of North Carolina?
I went to UNC Chapel Hill, and then I worked for Duke in Durham.
All right.
Yeah.
I have been to Duke.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my wife is from Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Front door. My husband's from Durham.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Only 85 miles away.
Yeah. Yep. So I went to school out in North Carolina, and then I worked for a medical institution in Chicago, and worked here at UCSF. So my whole background is in healthcare. And then I basically picked up a new hobby of sewing while I was working in healthcare. And in 2018 is when I decided to actually leave my professional career.
Now, how did you pick up that interest in sewing? What was it about sewing that attracted you?
Yeah. So to be completely honest, I actually didn't have an interest in sewing.
Really?
I didn't have an interest in sewing. So in 2014, 2015, I noticed that a lot of people were wearing African print clothing. And these are fabrics that I grew up seeing all the time, wearing. My family wore it. And so I would see them selling it, and I said, wow, like these are materials that I'm familiar with, but they're charging, all these prices for these items. I wonder if I could make it myself. So I actually got on YouTube and started watching
YouTube?
YouTube. Yep, I started watching YouTube tutorials, sewing tutorials, and that's how I taught myself how to sew. So I don't have a background in fashion or design. I didn't grow up learning, watching grandma sew or mom sew. It was something that I taught myself watching YouTube videos and kind of picked up as a hobby, again, while I was working in the healthcare industry. And then decided, like, okay, God has given me this gift to do this, and I'm going to bet on myself and try to do this full time.
And how did you come up with the name of Love
Iguehi.
Iguehi?
Yeah. So my name is Iguehi, and I knew that I wanted to create a brand that celebrated you, celebrated me, made people feel good. I know that when I sell things, it's obviously a monetary transaction that happens, but really I feel like when I sew something and I create something for someone, it is a gift that I'm giving someone. It's almost like a love offering or a love gift that I'm giving someone. And so I knew that I wanted the brand to stand for love and community and family. And it's not just about clothing, but it's about feeling. And typically when someone uses the word love, there's a feeling that's evoked.
And we're going to talk about that after break, but we have to go to break, so don't touch that remote. Matter of fact, just put it down. We will be right back with All About Community. My name is Robert L. Harris. I am your host, and my guest is Miss James.